Hello guys and welcome back to Basecraft. So today we are going to be doing some work on the palace and then some town center work as well. But I wanted to show you guys my shop really quick. So as you can see, we have majorly stocked this thing. We have put it full of chests. We have stocked it full of stuff. We even have netherite for sale, which I'll show you here in just a second. So as you can see, we have like ender chests, a bunch of different stuff up for sale. So we got phantom membranes. We got netherite right there. Take a look at this netherite. Beautiful netherite. So that's 10 diamonds per ingot because, I mean, it's a pretty expensive thing to get, I guess. Then we got rockets, we got golden carrots, we got copper, we have arrows, we have potions, and that's about it for right now. We're going to save these things in the back for a little bit. But the real purpose for today is to go work on the palace. So I'm going to go over there and I'll let you guys know when I am at the palace. See you guys in a bit. Okay, we are at the palace and as you can see it is coming along very nicely. So anyways, we need to build some stuff in the palace. I want to get kind of like the front wall done. I don't think I'm going to worry about this bottom part because this bottom part, I think I'm going to do that, like it's kind of like an interior part, I guess it will be. So I'm going to do that later. I'm going to mainly focus on the top part because the top part is going to be the most important part for looks, I would say. So we're going to do some work on that. We're going to go get that done. But anyways, if you guys can tell, my mic is actually doing way better. I kind of fixed it up a little bit. So the audio for this episode should sound way better than my other one from that last episode. And again, sorry about that audio from the last episode. I hadn't fully got it all set up, but now it is, and I'm excited. So anyways, we're going to collect supplies and start building on this palace. I don't think I'm going to do a time-lapse because I don't want to overuse it, and I'm too lazy to set it up right now. So I guess I'll see you guys when I'm done. Okay guys, are you ready? This is kind of cool. As you can see, there's a back wall behind me, and I spent the last of my stone bricks doing this. But there's all this. I know we didn't get much done. I really tried, but I ran out of stone bricks, so I'll have to go mining for those again. But anyways, as you can see, there's a lot that we did. Sorry if my audio just got bad. I sat a little too far back in my chair. But we have gotten quite a bit done. I need to work for the floor on the floor eventually, but I don't need to worry about that for right now. But we got quite a bit done. This back wall is looking really nicely, and this palace is really coming together quite quickly, really. I mean, it's only been like a week or so since I started working on it. That's not true, maybe like 2 weeks, but it hasn't been that long, really, so I am really glad at the pace this is coming together. Obviously, I haven't been working the hardest on it, but I think it's looking pretty good. But I have a couple plans for the town center. So yeah, as you can see from the bird's eye view, it looks really cool. But what's more important is the town center. I am planning on making a stock market. Now this is going to be a really cool thing to do. So I'll explain more once I get to the town center, but first I gotta get to the town center. So I am at the town center, and so the goal is I want to make a stock market. Now this is going to be an interesting build because the stock market is basically where we're going to actually have the option, and I'm going to build like a little building somewhere that you can sign up and put your shop up for like a stock market kind of thing. So it's going to be totally optional. The base crafters won't have to do this with their shops. But let's just say they want to make some extra diamonds off their shop. If their shop isn't making enough diamonds for them, they can actually put the shop up for sale on the thing. But it's not, you don't have to do 100%. Let's just say you wanted to sell 32% of your shop. Then you could go put it on for sale there, that 32%, and then somebody could buy it, and they would co-own 32% of your shop. And so I think this is a decent idea. I'm going to have to really convey the idea to the base crafters to get them to do it properly. But I think if executed correctly, this could be a game changer as far as shops in Basecraft. Now, this obviously might not work at all. I mean, people might not want to even do it in the first place. But I'm really hoping that this can turn out okay. I mean, it doesn't have to. I'm going to be okay. I mean, obviously, I have other shops. So, and this really isn't a shop. I won't be making money per se off this. I can use the stocks to my advantage. But off the stock market in general, like that building, I won't be making. So it's not like a shop. It's kind of like a way that Basecrafters, it's like a feature in Basecraft now. So I'm going to go find the supplies and build that, and I'll check in with you guys when I'm done getting the supplies and building it. It's going to look really cool, I hope. This might be considered like a shop, so I'm just going to drop off a diamond. Let's see, where would be a good place for it? We could do right here. That doesn't look the best. I don't know. We might have to go with right there. Let's try right here. No, that looks cheap. No. I don't know why I'm being so particular about this, but I think what would look best is in the back, really. I don't think it matters. Okay, I have done it. So the thing is complete. And then also, before I show you guys what it is, so as you can see, here you can buy and sell percentages of your shops, and it says the stock market. Sorry if you can't hear any audio from my thing. So what had happened is my thing actually, I accidentally put it to where 2 mics were recording this clip. And so, it was being weird and it was echoing. So, I had to kind of delete this audio version of it. So sorry about that. I'll try to do better. But this is pretty much just the gist of what I was saying. Now, buying is a little bit more like, I haven't explained it as well in the signs, but Basecrafters, if you're watching this, please, please, please pay attention to this part. So, if you're trying to buy a shop, so let's just say somebody has a shop up for sale on one of those chests, then you can actually take that and put the diamonds into that thing, and then that percentage that that person put up is yours. Now, if you're selling a part of your shop, you put a sign on the chest, just like you would if you're like selling something at one of your shops. You put a sign on that chest, and then you say what the name of the shop that you're selling, and then the percentage you're selling it for, and then also the price. And then if you do all that, then somebody who wants to come buy it can go and put the diamonds in, and then take the sign off, and then saying sold on the sign. So if then when it's sold, then that person that was selling it goes and collects the diamonds, and then the person who is buying gets that percentage. So let's just say you were selling 32% from my example from earlier. You would get that 32%, and you'd be kind of like a co-owner, but like you wouldn't have to I personally would suggest that everybody helps if they're buying part of a shop, just because it's a little bit more responsible, and like it's no fun if you're just not going to help. So help a little bit, but you don't have as much responsibility. You pretty much just help here and there, but you're not on top of the person who is selling. Like if you bought it for 32%. Now if you bought it for like 52%, you're in charge because you would be the top owner. You'd own 52% of that company, and the original owner would own 48%. So things changed a little bit, but not too much. But anyways, I think that about wraps it up for like the stock market and even this episode in general. I mean, I know we kind of did 2 projects, but I think they were pretty important projects. I mean, we got the stock market down. That's going to be a game changer for Basecraft economy. That's going to be so different, and I'm excited to see what kind of happens. I forgot also, I'm going to open up on the stage at times, I'm going to open a stock market bidding war. So you can bid on stocks, on stuff. But that will be live events, and so there's going to be like the stock market building, and then I'm going to have live bidding events. So we'll do that later though. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Basecraft. If you did, consider subscribing. It really helps me out. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it as well. Hit that like button. It really, trust me guys, all this really helps me out to grow my channel and become a more popular YouTuber, because then I can work on more content for you guys, and it's going to be really cool. But anyways, I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.